You mean everything to me. I know you mean everything to Christ. And Christ means everything to me.
I called on the Lord. I said, that Father, this is real. Will you watch over me? Will you raise them up to be strong? I'm just a man with flesh. This is what you call for in your scriptures. You said they wore studs and fringes, they got it on. You said they don't follow the law, they doing it. You said under your house shine, they ought to love one another, and they doing it.
We're in front of the Israeli School, Universal Practical Knowledge, the Philadelphia Division, here at 3226 Cheltenham Avenue in Philadelphia. We're standing in front of the school right now, getting a description of the 12 tribe sign that's been painted by one of the brothers that was in the school: Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar. Those are the 12 tribes of Israel.
Ironic.
You know the truth is the truth, that's all I know. Cry loud and spare not, you gon' get exposed. A few real niggas left, you not one of those. Real soldiers, we was born to stand 10 toes. If he ain't one West, that nigga not one of mine. He got a purple 12, me, I got a black 9. The truth is the wife of my youth, chop of my concubine. Had to die to get my rib, that bitch forever mine. You know the game, a bishop gotta be blameless. But GMS teaching niggas to be rapists. They screaming we snitch. When Joel Morgan was killed by your brother, y'all ain't say shit. Real prophets only dwell in the UPK, PSA, we don't sign NDAs. Real prophets only dwell in the UPK, PSA, we don't sign NDAs.
Hey, 100 deep, 100 shields on, that's 100 priests. 100 boots, that's 200 feet. Tongue like a sword when I fucking speak. Teach you how to fish instead of fucking leech. Stop selling drugs instead of trying to fuck with Meech. Knowledgeable but I'm rude in my fucking speech. Life is about warfare, not no fucking peace. Hey bitch, I cry loud when I fucking speak. Make them wait a year before they fuck with me. Turn a street nigga to a fucking priest. Cross a priest and I promise you forever sleep.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
UPK soldiers got them killers with me. And I don't fuck with every spot cause it's too iffy. Real motherfucking prophet cause the Lord with me. But don't get that shit twisted, I got Drake's with me. Yeah, bitch, and that whole 50. Run up on me wrong, you gon' catch 60. Wait, you gon' catch 20, the other 30 for your homies, bitch, I got plenty. And I'll shoot this motherfucker till that clip empty. Taking orders from your bitch, you a fucking simpy. Shit, should be televised. The way I'm cutting niggas up, bitch, I'm a samurai. Niggas swear they in the truth, but telling hella lies. Stumping like you Greek, bitch, you Hellenized. The revolution gon' be televised. And what I see in my vision gon' leave you petrified.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas? UPK soldiers lead cowards in awe. So fuck a gas stop. I came with 6 pumps in my car. My niggas ready to swing. We like kids at the park. So touch a chair around this bitch and we breaking your jaw. They think we Christian, but we not. Nothing about us is soft. I don't know what you niggas on, but that shit get you off. We booted up. We came to take zones for real. Black 40 under my garment. I be dressed to kill. Fourth dimension sitting linger. I be fresh for real. Putting scripts on your corners, but these here ain't pills. We rock covers. You official if you know those drills. Bread and water, you official if you know those meals. Yeah, you niggas soldiers get rolled over. You got police in your pocket, I got a judge in my holster. Oppressors out to get us, so remain sober. Or be chained to them chains till there's nothing that remains of us. A cult leader like Christ, we got the same culture. I bang on them, tell my enemies the reign's over. I up the cig and keep pulling like a chain smoker. The game ain't changed, One West stayed the same on them. One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, niggas?
Niggas talking prophets, yeah, we got plenty. We the reason why it's Israelites around the city. Karkazak tells the rock, bring Shamar out. We about to slide on them, see what niggas talking about. Young dog think he wise cause he a Kim head. That shit lame, they didn't survive, nigga, Kim is dead. Where I'm from, little nigga, is a dirty game. I pledge allegiance to Yahweh, bitch, I'm UPK. Nigga, let's talk bodies. Set up on your corner, wake up everybody. Big priest, until I'm dead deceased. The mission is complete until you're off the street. So y'all on the internet, stumping down the street. But take the poor and the weak. Touch your sister or a brother, you gon' be sleep. But take the poor and the weak.
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga?
Fucking with the brothers, then I'm giving out major pain. Clip full of ball heads, I'm shooting out Damon Wayne's. Driven ambition, I ain't never changing lanes. Wise as an old man, but I ain't slanging cane. This ain't a game, this shit way deeper than rap. You speaking the cap, but the shit y'all speaking is cap. I'm 5,000, but I still keep it a stack. I'm in the truth, not cause back then I was seeking the fact. Cry aloud for the niggas that's deep in the back. And the Lord with me, ain't no reason for keeping the strap. We peep the attacks, niggas say we ain't speaking the facts. Stealing breakdowns every time we teaching in class. Niggas snitching, y'all out here squeaking with rats. We be on the street corners teaching that Jesus is black.
We on 125th Street, Harlem, nigga. You see where we at?
One West, that's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga. So who is y'all, nigga? One West. That's who we are, nigga. One West. So who is y'all, niggas? One West. We want it all, nigga. That's who we are, nigga.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
You see, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this white ass, need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that. Let bygone be. Boy, ask you to stop and ask you to prop. It's about to get serious. Boy, when they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed it, up for parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the hoes in this world that don't go together. Know there's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settle. Yeah, see the prophets. So I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass see the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know what I'm saying? They say God so loved the world. God so loved the world, and boy, your ass need to stop it, ass see the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, Jeremiah, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass shit. Oh, I'm with step, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go, let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pants through the fire. Ain't she the prophets? That baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Therefore will failure, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass she the prophets. Give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, a.k.a. Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
Sound check. I'll be sound. Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Everybody out there that's watching, man, if you can hear the sound of my voice, make sure you type the 1W in the chat. 1W. All right.
I knew you were okay.
This is Priest and Captain, the Dirty Hours. Tuesday, the mandatory scripture breakdown class. Michigan, Northeast Ohio, Pittsburgh, and Canada. It's the ISUPK, Commander Junior Honor. We've been rocking out this truth since 1969. Right? And the truth that we teach is that the so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and First Nations people are the true children of Israel. This don't work. What's it doing? Check, check, check. Can you hear me online? No, it's not.
Actually, no.
It's saying you can hear me. Say it sound low.
Wow.
That's true. You good to go? Turn the sound up, right? On the computer. Computer. Check. What is it? Check. All right, what about this one, y'all? Can y'all hear me better on this one? Me a One West in the chat if you can hear me. One West, 1W. All right. Mic check. Most High Christ. All right. So what we do is we teach the truth according to the Bible that so-called blacks, Hispanics, and First Nations people are the true children of Israel. All right. Them small hats up. It's off right now. Not them small hats over there who they say are Jews but do lie. You understand? Shalom, brother. Glad to see you, brother. Not the perpetrators, not the imitators, but the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and First Nations people right here. All right. It's very important to get into class, and it's very important to know who you are and where you come from. Without that knowledge on the earth, you are lost, and you don't know how you should be living. You are living just like your oppressors. Understand this. If you are not following your culture and worshiping your God, the nigga God of the Bible, you are following another God, another man's God, a false God. You understand? We serve the true and living God. And that's what we teach here in the ISUBK in the Commander General Yohana. You understand? Today, what is it? Tomorrow would be Thanksgiving Eve, right? Yeah, so our people are going to betray their brothers and celebrate a day that was given to the death of the so-called Native Americans. You understand? You are going to betray your brothers tomorrow because you don't know your culture. You don't understand as a black man, the Lord gave you a feast day every week. Every week we can feast. Every week. You understand? The Feast of Dedication is coming up. Black people don't even know about it. That's why it's so heavy, man, to get in these classes. Everybody out there that's like it, that's watching, make sure you like and share the class. Get that truth. Get this truth out here to all blacks, Hispanics, and First Nations people. Because we don't even know that we have our own feast days. We growing up in a Christian church. I never heard nothing about the feast days of God. The water says, I appreciate it. I never heard nothing about the feast days of God. Leviticus, the 23rd chapter, was never read in church. What about you, Michelle? You heard it? We ain't heard nothing about feast days in the Bible. No Feast of Purim. You don't even know what that is. You don't know what the Feast of Dedication is. And everybody out there swear they Christians. They swear they follow Christ. But Christ kept the Feast of Dedication. You can see it right there in the New Testament. Now ask all you Christians out there that's against the UPK, have you ever heard of Christ keeping the Feast of Dedication? You don't even know what it is. So it's very important to get out there, get this truth out there, like and share these classes, you understand, so you can come back to your culture and put down your enemy's culture. You understand? Imagine somebody hating your guts and robbing and stealing and taking everything from you, and then you go and do everything that person says. You'd be a fool to do that, right? But that's what we do today. Somebody give me the book of Romans. Romans, the 3rd chapter. Let me hear that. Romans, the 3rd chapter, man. 3 and 1. It's time to erase the stupidity that was put on us, the ignorance that we had. You understand? We sinned against our God. He punished us, and now it's time for us to come out of that. You understand? The Lord is bringing us back to our culture and our laws. You understand? Giving us a way back to him. Don't be a fool and say, I don't want it. There's a lot of people out there that say, I ain't no Israelite. That's because they don't know how special it is to be Israel. You don't know how special it is to say you from the tribe of Judah, the tribe of Benjamin. You understand? The tribe of Ephraim. Tally. You understand? You don't know how special it is to say that, man. Who got the scripture? Let me hear it. Romans, the 3rd chapter.
This is the book of Romans, chapter 3 and verse 1.
Go ahead.
What advantage then hath the Jew?
That's a heavy scripture right there. He's asking the question. So what advantage is it to be a Jew? Why is it important for you to get in class? Why is it important for you to like and share these classes? Why is it important for you to teach your kids and bring your kids to classes? Why is it important for you to teach your family who you are, where they come from? Read it.
Or what profit is there of circumcision?
What profit is there to follow the laws? You understand? What do you get from following the laws or understanding that you are a Jew or an Israelite? That you come from the 12 tribes. Read.
Verse 2. Much every way.
What the Bible say?
Much every way.
Much in every way. You understand? This ain't a light thing that we teaching you that was passed down to us from Commander Johnny Hunt. This ain't a light thing. You understand? This ain't something that you can say, okay, I'm just gonna skip class today. No, I'd rather be a Christian. I'd rather be a Jehovah's Witness, whatever the hell that is. I'd rather be a Catholic. Who the hell would rather be a Catholic, a part of a society that molests little kids, instead of being a Jew, instead of knowing where you come from and what you should be doing on the earth? Who would rather do that? The Bible is asking the question and it's telling you the answer. What advantage do you have from learning who you are and where you come from and what you should be doing? Read.
Much every way.
Much in every way. Read.
Chiefly.
Mainly. Chiefly. Read.
Because that unto them were committed the oracles of God.
Because unto these people, the 12 tribes, the Jews, was what?
Were committed the oracles of God.
Was committed the oracles of God. The truth wasn't given to everybody, regardless of what your stupid Christian pastor is saying. God does not love everybody. If he did, he would have gave them the truth as well, right? They would have a part of our covenants, right? They also would be a part of the punishments or the curses, right? You don't see that today, though. What you see today is one people with the truth. One people going through the punishment or the curses for not obeying the truth. And it says that was given to the Jews, much in every way, because unto them was given the oracles of God. Go ahead.
Verse 3.
I'd rather go to church. That ain't real what y'all talking about. Anybody could read the Bible and say, okay, I see that it said that they going into slavery, so I'm just going to do that. I don't know how stupid they would be to help further the curses. You understand? But anybody can say, a man wrote that book. I don't believe in that book. That's man-made. What if some didn't believe? Go ahead.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect?
Because you don't believe, should that mean what God said would happen won't happen? Does that even exist on the earth? You know how many people don't believe in the Bible? You know how many people don't believe in the God of the Bible? We get a troll that's in class every week that say Islam is the religion. Every week. You know how many people say they don't believe? Does that mean that what God said would happen don't happen? You see it happening today. The Lord said, his words shall not come back in vain, paraphrasing. Everything he said that would happen to us or happen on the earth is happening right now or is going to happen. So regardless of if you actually get in this class and learn why you in the condition you in, you still going to be in that condition. Just because you run from it don't mean that it's going to change your state. Your best thing to do is to get in these classes and learn how to get out of the conditions that the Lord put you in. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 4. God forbid.
God forbid. Your lack of faith don't mean that the Bible ain't real or that the things in the Bible won't happen. Because it's happening right now. God said if we don't listen to him, he would put us in a land that we don't know nothing about. And people will rule over us that come from afar with a strange language. And we will be worshiping gods, wood and stone. That's what we doing today. So just because you don't believe don't mean it ain't going to happen. It's happening right now. Your best bet is to get in here and learn how to make it stop happening. And that's what we do here in the UPK. We put the knowledge back on the earth that God gave us, that the Lord only gave to the Jews. You understand? And it's a heavy thing. So like I said, everybody out there, make sure you like and share the class. Let me like and share it while I'm talking. You understand? Everybody, make sure you like and share. Once again, it's Tuesday, the mandatory scripture breakdown class. If you got any questions online, type your questions in the chat. Any questions in the room, make sure you raise your hand. We'll do our best to get your questions answered. You understand? Whatever I don't know, I will send it up to the men above me and ask those mighty men to get the answers for you, because that's what we do here. All right? Shout out to everybody online. What's going on online? Let me see. Shout out to everybody, all the brothers and sisters that's watching online, Yash. Let's go.
We got Sister Shemayim in the chat. We got Adiar in the chat. We got Nasa Gabar. We got Windsor, Bakayar, Sister Dorothy, One West Underground Zero.
Hey, y'all send the link out to Canada.
Okay, we got him in here. Canada, Windsor, and Montreal in here.
Y'all got Pittsburgh, Ohio. Send a link out to all the brothers, man, so they can hop in the class. All right, keep going. Is that it?
We got Yaquatazar.
Shout out to all my niggas, man.
We got Rodney Coleman.
Balakam. Make sure you put your Hebrew name in the chat.
It's like he did, sir.
The Most High Christ. Don't ever do my nigga like that, huh? You hear me? Don't ever do my nigga like that.
We got Nadaba. We got Princess. I can't see that. Ashata R. Salakia. That's it, sir.
Most High Christ, man. Shalom. Yahweh Shema Shabbat, all the brothers. Yahweh Shema Elataba Shema. Shout out to the sisters, man. Glad to see y'all in class once again. Let me know if y'all got any questions, comments, whatever you got. Type them in the chat. All right. Questions in the room. Mashal, you got your hand raised. What's up, brother?
If I could, things change quickly in America now. You know, I done got, this moving so fast. I get dizzy looking at the news. Well, dumb Trump may be on his way out.
He may be on his way out.
He may be on his way out. Khan. However, I don't want our people to be tricked. Mm-hmm. Indeed, the Democrats have been pushing since they started getting stuff on him to make our people think that they are their friends. How do we convince them that The Democrats are just as much their enemy as the Republicans.
Okay, so there is no difference between one white man and the next. It don't matter because he claimed a different set. This white man a blood and this one a Crip. You know what I'm saying? They both white men. You understand? Give me the scripture. Never trust your enemies. All right. Deuteronomy 28th chapter, it says that we will be taken to a land on ship, to Egypt again on ships, and we will be sold to our enemies. All right. It wasn't just Republicans, you know what I'm saying, who bought and sold Israelites. You understand? It was all of them. All right. It wasn't just, you know, one political party that oppressed black people. It was all of them. All right. So just because one of them is saying what you would like to hear at this point don't mean you understand that he's your friend. So what I would do is I would remind black people, because black people, man, they forget easy. You understand? They are some forgetful people. Unless it's another brother that did it to you. If it's another brother, man, listen, they will talk about that until the nigga is dead and his kids is dead. But if it's a white man, yeah, I don't remember that no more. Why? Because they look up to white people. Our people look up to white people. Go ahead, Kazaki, you got your hand raised.
Salaki, you on point with that one, because when we start saying it's black, native, and Hispanics, they be like, the natives, they own slaves.
Yeah.
And you be like, well, who gave it to them? Who forced them to own these slaves? Like, but they never mind the whole system was ran and created and functioned off a certain people. So.
God. They'll bring up, like, you remember we was in camp in Pittsburgh? I know y'all ain't saying the Mexicans are brothers. Like, good night. You understand? You talk about people that actually helped us. You know, understand, and fought with us side by side. The oppressor, you know, you might get one or two oppressors that stick his neck out for a brother or sister. You understand? But the majority of them hate your guts. Look at what they did to all the black cities, man. You understand? People always ask an age-old question as to why black people can't get it together. Why is no black businesses in the black neighborhoods? Nigga, because we tired of starting stuff and watching the whole neighborhood get burnt down. We would have black cities today if they didn't put them under lakes. They drowned out our towns. You could research this on your own time. Look up how many towns are underwater, black towns. Look how many black cities got burned to the ground. Today, the oldest living survivor of Black Wall Street died. I believe the sister was 111 years old. She died. You understand? And she still remembers when she was 7 when that happened to her. And you want to tell me black people don't know who their enemies are today? They know, they just choose not to remember. Because the oppressor is promoted in your face as being everything good. Like I always say, all your superheroes are white. You understand? All of them. Within the past few years, we start seeing black people on TV not portrayed in a negative light. You understand? Everything that is good is white, and they did it like that on purpose. Their skin are not white. White people are pink as Porky Pig. You understand? If you make them mad, you see red all on their face. If it's cold outside, they red. You understand? If they happy, they red. Any emotion at all, they skin is red as this goddamn background. So why do they call themselves white? It's designed to trick you into thinking that they're your friends. All right? Let me hear that scripture. Who got the scripture?
Check. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
What did the Bible say?
Never trust thine enemy.
The Bible didn't say
when you forget, or because you want to be their friend, or because you like their neighborhood, because you envy them. As a matter of fact, the scriptures say, envy not thy oppressor. You understand? And choose none of his ways. One of his ways would be voting for his dumb ass, idiot. You understand? You hear me, Michelle? See, if only our people knew their culture, it would be very difficult to get rocked to sleep when you know where you come from and what your God told you to do. But because we follow their religions that tell us to love them and hold their hand and forgive them, you understand, we are easily drunken with envy, lust. You understand? I don't know how a black man, a rich black man especially, that could have them that any woman he chooses would pick Porky Pig to wife. What the hell is wrong with you? Oh, I know, because their images are forced on you as everything good. And then they say that our women is everything bad. You understand? The beautiful black sisters we got out here holding down households, man. I got some badass ribs in the truth, some badass sisters in the truth. Can't no goddamn Porky Pig compare to these sisters. But these sisters in here are not promoted. What do you see? You see Becky. That's what you see. And then Becky goes out and beats you up and takes half of your money. Try to get you locked up because she having sex with the pool guy. Who was OJ Simpson wife having sex with? Good night. It wasn't no nigga like OJ. It was some regular nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here, man. So the Bible says what? Read it again.
Never trust thine enemy.
It didn't say sometimes. It said never trust your enemy. Go ahead.
For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
That's why you shouldn't trust him. It's your enemy. God made him your enemy. He will always be your enemy. Imagine trying to change something that the Creator put in place. Who the hell are you, nigga? God said that's your enemy, man. God made him to be wicked. And that's why you could never trust him. Because what?
For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Just like you know iron is going to rust, you know your enemy is going to be wicked. You cannot change him. The Bible said he was wicked from the womb. Paraphrasing. Keep going.
Khan out of Wakan, verse 11. Though he humble himself.
Though he may humble himself during election time and tell you, I'm going to do something for black people. I'm going to do something for poor people. Though he come to your little Christian church that, you know, the religion he gave you. He shake your hands. I mean, some of these oppressors can't even hide it. It's pictures of Joe Biden and Donald Trump. They couldn't even touch the black babies. But though he humble himself and act like he your friend, go ahead.
Though he humble himself and go crouching.
Go ahead.
Yet take good heed and beware of him.
Take good heed and beware of him. Just because he's nice to you today, do not forget the years of oppression that you are suffering till this day. Black people have never been, we never were freed from slavery. Slavery just got sophisticated. They don't got to beat you up and bust you upside your head no more because you willingly do what they want you to do now. From slavery? Slavery. I'm trying to speak. Okay, no sweat. Shout out to the brother Shalak Yalla. Slavery, we were never free from slavery. We are in captivity today. You understand? Look at the topic of the class. What's the topic of the class today?
Black people ruled in Europe before coming to America.
If you were free, we would not even have to have a class based with this title. We don't even know that black people ruled in Europe. If you were free, you would know who you are, where you come from, and your history. Black people history starts with slavery in America. If they taught before slavery, you would find out the truth that you should be ruling the earth. You understand? So you can never trust this man, this beast. Keep going, Salagi.
Yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass.
You shall be unto him as what?
As thou hast wiped a looking glass.
As thou hast wiped a looking glass. All right? The only way you're going to be able to see this devil for who he is if you come in here and learn who you are. You understand? Learn your culture. Learn who's ripped you from your culture. Learn who's lying about you today. Learn who tried to give your culture to another beast of people. His people. You understand? You can't have that wiping glass. You can't have the clear view like the scripture is talking about unless you get in the class. Without this class, you are not in the truth. You can't even see this devil fully for who he is because of all the propaganda that's on the earth. Keep going. Did the battery die? Somebody pick up the scripture. Gopon, GP.
Check. And thou shalt be unto him if thou hadst wiped a looking glass.
Read. Hey, Kodash, what's up with this mic? Can you fix this mic, brother?
Check.
It's not loud.
And thou shalt know.
What do you want?
And thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
You will know that his rust have not fully been wiped away. Check. Is it loud? It sounds like we're good to go. Hey, y'all want to take this mic? Show Mom, can you hear me online?
Come on, concert. Yeah, it's much better.
All right, no sweat. Kodash the bar. Look at this cord. It feel like his man snagged on something. Nah, it's too wild. Don't worry about it, brother. The water. All right. Read it again, Salagi.
Come on. Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and verse 11 in the middle of the verse. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
You shall know that his rust have not altogether been wiped away. You understand? What has he done to even clean himself? To even earn your forgiveness? You got to think about that, man. To all the people that want to vote for these people and join to these people, what have these people ever done for you to even want to do that? You ain't never even got so much as an apology from what they did to our people. Why the hell would you want to follow their religions, follow their customs, join to them, live in their neighborhoods? What have they done besides showing you that they're a bunch of murderers and thieves, rapists on the earth? You had your hand raised, Kai?
Yeah. I just wanted to say, no, what you're saying is so heavy because, you know, as we go to camp today and we bringing out the truth, and they can't combat the truth because they know it is the truth. You know what I mean? And we asked for a simple boot kiss. You know what I mean?
That's the least you could do.
Right. Well, not even just, are you sorry for what you inherited? You know what I mean? And they try to downplay what we go through here. And just at camp and everyday life, they just try to downplay the atrocities we went through. And then they celebrate what they're going to do on Thursday. You know what I mean? And yeah.
It's crazy. They are not even coming close to an apology. They have no remorse. They say it wasn't me. My granddaddy did that. I didn't do it. Vote for me. Like, are you crazy? How long can you be pimped, black man? Go ahead, Masha.
Khan. And since we have short memories, and I'm getting close to 100, let's remember that these fellas and women that y'all call Democrats now were the Dixiecrats that were turning dogs loose on your boy Malcolm King. Martin King. These were the Dixiecrats who opposed Abraham Lincoln, and when he went to free the slaves, which he didn't free. But their history, no matter which party you go to, is the same when it comes to you. I learned one time that the political parties in America see the so-called African American, the so-called Hispanic, and the so-called Native Americans the same way they see a dog. They argue whether they're going to leave you outside tied to a tree or let you come on the back porch and eat. That's how they see us, no matter what party they come from. So we got no business voting next November in any of their elections, just like you should white what they say, white out Thanksgiving and white out Christmas. We should have nothing to do with those.
Damn right.
Salam, other one.
Black people were smart. The first thing they would do is pull themselves from the oppressor's religions. You make this devil go broke. You understand? That's what you should do. Black people were smart. They would use their dollar, you understand, to separate from America so you can show a glimpse of your power. Instead, you continue to be pimped and then take up for the oppressor for pimping you. Now, once again, you see another black man clearly. Another black man try to pimp you, you will argue and fight to the death. You won't support black business. You got everything to say about it, but McDonald's is never empty. You understand? That goddamn milkshake machine always broke. I ain't never heard nobody say I ain't going back to McDonald's. I don't care how many stories, articles you see about the ingredients that they serve. Black people live in McDonald's and all fast food restaurants. You understand? We love and serve our oppressor here in America, and that is the cause of our destruction today. But the Bible says to never trust him. You understand? Never trust his women, his kids, his religion, his gods, none of it. You understand? All blacks, Hispanics, and First Nations people need so-called, I have to say, need to report to Commander General Yohana. Get in this truth so you'll know how to raise your kids and how to live on the earth. So that's what I would tell them, Mashai, just to answer your question, brother.
Wow.
Besides that, voting has never done nothing for black people. You can look up the history of voting and how long we had the so-called right to vote and what has changed for your people with you voting. Nothing. You understand? So why continue to do the same thing and get no damn results from it? You simple and stupid as can be. All right. What else we got online?
Yaquatazar said Tiger Woods learned the tough way sleeping with Becky.
Yeah, he definitely did, brother. He definitely did. He ain't been the same since. Tiger Woods ain't won nothing. You don't even see that nigga face no more. Tiger Woods was everywhere before that incident. She broke that brother. You understand? Mentally broke him. And she wasn't nothing but a stripper or a waitress or something, was she? She was a nanny. Man, that's one thing I hate about brothers, man. When a brother go get a white woman, they always go get some bottom of the barrel bitch. You understand? Not to say like any of them is worth a damn. You know what I'm saying? What'd you say, Kudash? The BBB white girl. God damn. I just don't understand it, man. They come over here and get Serena and Halle Berry. You understand? We go over there and get the BBB of white women. This bitch look like she got off meth yesterday. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? and then you walk around with her like she's some type of trophy or something. She got more lice and ticks than outside. It is horrible, man. Lord be with my brothers, man. Go ahead, Yash.
Well, I guess, sir, to piggyback off what you're saying, half the time they be doing that, they be getting beat on at the crib too.
Man, you know they do, brother. It takes a broken man to even try to be with a white woman. You already broken in your mind. You understand? So it's a heavy thing. What else you got? Is that it? Go ahead, brother.
The sister Martell Thomas, she said, definitely agree. Black people always get tricked.
Definitely. And it's not just on one thing. It's not just with the oppressor. It's everything. That's why we encourage and we say it 100 times a night to get in class. It's not just with white women. It's not just with voting. It's not, just with one thing with our people. You get in class or you will always be tricked. You understand? That's the nature of the game. Understand, it goes all the way back to the garden. All right? The oppressor today has the spirit of the serpent in the garden. And his job was to trick Eve into thinking that the culture of the oppressors were better than hers. That's why that whole thing is an allegory talking about eating from the trees. Those trees in the garden were the other nations. And Satan convinced her that if she only learned and acted like the other nations, she would have power. And look at us today. So without this truth and sticking to your culture, the strict culture that God gave his people and only his people, we will always be tricked or deceived, sis. So that's a heavy comment you made. Is that it?
No, lie, sir.
Go ahead.
Somebody online, their username is TN3/J4V. They said, you never ruled Europe. That's retarded.
You are retarded. And I appreciate that comment to show how retarded you are. If we don't have any other questions or comments, I will break it down for you right now.
If I could, sir.
Go ahead.
He also said, where are your nukes and spacecraft?
Where what?
Where are your nukes and spacecraft?
Yeah, what'd you say, Kudas? Say it on the mic. Good night.
Don't worry about it. It's coming pretty soon. You're gonna be seeing stars.
You want to know about nukes and spacecrafts, huh? Listen, man, I got some scriptures that'll scare you at night. You won't even be able to go to sleep, man. This Bible say gonna happen to America. You understand? Somebody give me one of them. Let me hear one of them. What's gonna happen to this place since he want to know about nukes? Hey, dumb, have you ever heard of the lake of fire? What do you think that is? I love dumb-dumbs when they get in the chat, man. But one thing I gotta say is we never get any smart trolls. It's always the idiots that don't know history, don't know the Bible. You know what I'm saying? We get brothers or idiots that worship the God of the Arabs that don't even know the Quran. We know their books better than them. You understand? It's a heavy thing, man. Come on, Akim, what y'all got? All these officers in there? Go ahead, Mashar, what you got?
Come. I got Revelations 18. Starting at verse 2. Well, verse 1 for context. Revelations 18:1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lighted with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying,
That's a good one. Go ahead, but I want somebody to pull the scripture that says your eyes is gonna burn out your head. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Go ahead, grab that one. Keep going, Michelle.
Come. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen.
What did he say?
Babylon the Great is fallen.
Mm-hmm.
Is fallen.
Read.
and is become the habitations of devils.
Listen, man, this place is gonna fall. Whoever asks about nukes and things of that nature, this place is going to fall. And you can see it's on its last leg today. You got to be blind if you don't see this country falling right now. Keep going.
And has become the habitations of devils.
Read.
And the hole of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Every foul spirit and every unclean and hateful bird lives right here in America. They push this agenda all over the earth. There are countries that never, participated in the Christianity and filth of America. And soon as the internet got popular, now they are all corrupted. You understand? It's because that foul spirit and unclean bird comes from this place. It is nothing good about America. Just sit back and think. What part of this place actually follows God? Even though they say in God we trust, nothing they do shows that they trust the Lord. Everything they do is man-made, and they man worship and pervert it. Go ahead.
Khan. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
And that's what I just said. All nations have done this. That's why the whole earth is corrupted today. They are all disgusting. Go ahead.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Kings of the earth have did what?
Committed fornication with her.
They committed fornication. All right. Fornication is any type of unlawful sex or spiritual fornication. You understand? Following and worshiping other gods. All the nations of the earth follow the God of Christianity, the white God, the disgusting God. All right, now let me hear that other scripture.
It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Read it again. This is the plague.
Khan. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
This shall be the plague against who?
All the people.
All the people. Read.
That have fought against Jerusalem.
That have fought against our people. That would include you, dummy in the chat, that asked about the nukes. Keep going.
Khan. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet. And
their what?
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Mm-hmm.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
Their flesh shall consume while they stand on their feet, and their what?
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
All right, come here. Read this, brother. Their flesh shall consume while they on their feet, and their eyes in their holes. Go ahead.
Khan. And their tongues shall consume away in their mouth.
And their tongues in their mouth. What does this to a person? Read what you got. Wait, what y'all want to say something? Go ahead. Let GP go first.
A nuke do this.
A nuke. Go ahead, Yash.
Yeah, I was gonna say nuclear warfare, sir.
Car, read what you got.
The first body parts, it's like the first parts of the body to be affected in a nuclear blast are those susceptible to immediate, intense thermal radiation.
Immediate, intense what?
Thermal radiation.
Read.
And initial nuclear radiation.
Read.
Which travel at the speed of light.
Read.
At the instantaneous moment of the blast, the most immediate effects occur in the following order. Eyes.
Listen, man, y'all think like we do this for play or something? The Bible just said that your flesh shall be burned, all right? While you standing on your feet, your eyes burned out in their holes, your tongue obliterated, You understand? You look up the effects of a nuclear blast, and the first thing to go is what?
Eyes.
Read.
The intense light flash from the detonation can cause immediate flash blindness, or if looking directly at the fireball, permanent retinal burns.
Read.
This light reaches the eye faster than any pain signal can register. Exposed skin.
What?
Exposed skin.
It just said your flesh. That's exposed skin. Read.
The powerful burst of infrared thermal radiation immediately sears exposed skin, causing severe flash burns that can be 3rd degree in severity. The heat is so intense that at close ranges, tissue can be vaporized.
What?
Tissue can be vaporized.
What did the Bible say? Your flesh will be burned out while you standing right there. We just looked it up. Now, this is thousands of years ago. The Lord said that the people that come up against the children of Israel, they gonna get hit with this plague. And in this plague, it's describing the effects of a nuclear bomb. You tell me the Bible ain't real. Go ahead, GP.
Like if I
Is that
could,
it?
this kind of already happened with Hiroshima and Nagasaki, didn't
It did. You got great examples. But there is one major event that will happen. You understand? And that is the destruction of America, which Mashah read first. Go ahead, Car, is that it?
Says the heat is so intense that at close ranges, tissue can be vaporized faster than the nervous system can react. Internal cells, the initial pulse of gamma and neutron radiation, also traveling at the speed of light, penetrates deep into the body, causing ionization and cellular damage. That's it, sir.
All right. Who asked that? Who said that stupid comment?
It's like it. Let me go back to it. TN3-J4V.
What did he say?
He said, "Where are your nukes and spacecraft?"
We just read about it. Wait on it, like the Migos said. Just wait on it. Go ahead. Is that it?
It's like it, sir.
Go ahead, Quadazar.
If I may, like, speaking of nuclear blasts, have you ever watched a documentary about the Ukraine nuclear Chernobyl disaster?
No.
Hey, if you watch, if you ever to look that up, it's called the Ukraine nuclear Chernobyl. It's a Soviet name, Chernobyl disaster. How the Russians like almost caused nuclear destruction throughout the earth. The radius was so powerful that it reached parts of New York City. It's something that's not spoken about though. But when they destroyed the lab, and it happened though, the radius looked so ugly. It was something called the elephant's toe. You got to look it up though. But it's called the nuclear Chernobyl blast. It's something not spoken about. Shows you that.
I've looked up a lot of different material on nuclear warfare, nuclear blasts, nuclear test sites, things of that nature. So I got a good idea of how it works, brother. The main resource is the Bible. You understand?
Karawaka.
What else you got online, Yash?
1210 Ted said, "I heard the general talking about the 100 scriptures on Cross the Line. Can you break one or two of those down for me?"
The 100 scriptures?
Con, sir.
Y'all know what he's talking about? Go ahead, brother. Read it.
Check. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and 16. Behold, I was sent for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish.
The Lord say he will do what?
Send for many fishers.
That's what you see going on today. All right. I always say, man, in class, how in the hell did you get a room full of brothers? You know what I'm saying? An army full of brothers in the school with the lifestyles we were living before we came in here. That's because the Lord did that. The Lord put his spirit out on the earth, and he gathered his fishers. You understand? He got the brothers that he wanted men. He chose to go and fish men and bring them into the school. And God said he will do what?
Send for many fishers, saith the Lord.
Hey, man, pick my nigga up. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all niggas tripping, man. That's how you get checked in here. Go ahead, read it again.
I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them.
And they shall fish them. And that's what we doing here. That's why we telling you to like and share the class. Get those classes out here, man. Push this truth. It's our job to fish men in here. Go ahead.
And after
that, when the Lord has decided that that's enough men, after that, go ahead.
And after will I send for many hunters.
After that, he's going to send for many hunters. And that day is the day that I love. You understand? That is the day where I cannot wait to find George Bush. Where's George Bush at? Where's all them devils at, man, that oppress black people? You understand? Go ahead.
And they shall hunt them from every mountain.
From where?
Every mountain.
From every mountain, because that's where they're going to hide at. Go ahead.
And from every hill.
And from where?
Every hill.
And every hill. It ain't going to be one place you can hide. Go ahead.
And out of the holes of the rocks.
And out of the holes of the rock. Who live in the holes of the rocks? Go ahead.
White people.
That's who. The scriptures say they live in the clefts of the rocks. And the Lord said, we are going to hunt them. Go ahead. Is that it?
That's it right there.
Most High Christ. Let me know if you got any other questions, brother or sister. Whoever asked that question. Was that the scripture you were talking about? All right. What else you got, Yash? That's it. All right. If that's it, we will get into the topic of the class, which is what?
Black people ruled in Europe before coming to America.
Black people ruled in Europe before what?
Before coming to America.
What is that?
This is a book, sir. It says the Negro rulers of Scotland in the British Isles.
Listen, man. It's real easy to find. Read the title again.
The Negro rulers of Scotland in the British Isles.
All right. Now, what I want to do first is I want to start in the Bible. All right. We already come from the east. We was already in that land. All right. So give me the color scriptures. Give me 2 color scriptures. Let me hear nigger in the Bible. What's Job 30 and 30? Let me hear that. Let's go. Pull them scriptures. Go ahead.
You want Acts first, sir?
Yeah, let me hear that.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 13 and 1. Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon.
Give me right on that. Kodash, look that up. Where was that city at? Read it again.
Now there were in the church that was at Antioch certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon, that was called nigger.
They was called what?
Nigger.
They was called what?
Nigger.
That's what they was called. All right. You ain't never heard another nation on this planet be called nigger except for black people, the Jews. Yeah. Where's that at, brother?
Antioch was a major city in Syria, modern day Antakya or Turkey.
Or Turkey,
It
okay.
was the largest city in the Roman Empire.
All right. The largest city in the Roman Empire was at Antioch. And there were Jews there that were teaching, and they were called niggas. You got Jews today in America that's called niggas. It ain't never changed. All right. Let me hear another one.
This is the book of Job, chapter 30 and verse 30.
Mm-hmm.
My skin is black upon me.
What did the Bible say?
My skin is black upon me.
Job said his skin is black. All right. Let me hear Solomon.
This is the book of Songs of Solomon, chapter 1 and verse 5. I am black.
Good night. What did the Bible say?
I am black.
Man, y'all wilding out over there. I don't see no brotherhood going on over that side of the room, man. The Bible said what?
I am black.
I am black, man. You can't get around these scriptures. The only way it's been hidden for so long is because we don't read the Bible. That's why it's important to get in these classes, man. Read.
Khan out of Wakan. I am black, but comely.
I'm black, but beautiful. I ain't that ugly Ashley African black. You understand? It's a difference. You can always look at a brother and look at an African and be like, you a different type of black. You is a ugly, nasty looking black. King Solomon said, I'm not that type of black. I'm black and beautiful. All right. Now, let me hear the scripture where Christ said, flee into the mountains. You know what I'm talking about? When somebody give me Babylon and Timbuktu, where we actually did that. What's that? Are you blowing bubbles? You blowing bubbles in here, Liz Rock? Blowing bubbles. Go ahead. Y'all need help with that? I think you're looking for page 84 in that book. Yeah, page 84. Y'all found the scripture yet? Online, what y'all got? Come on, brothers.
Khan out of Wakan.
Let's go.
This is Matthew chapter 13, verse 14. But when ye shall see the abomination of desolation, then let them that be in Judea.
When you see what, brother? Read it again.
The abomination of desolation, then let them that be in Judea flee.
It's another one that says, when you see it, stand. Y'all know what I'm talking about? You don't find that or no?
So like the other one, that's in Matthew 24, verse 15.
Yeah, 24th chapter. Let me hear that.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 15. When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place.
When you shall see it, stand in the holy place. What does that mean? Who knows what that means? Anybody? When you shall see the abomination of desolation, stand in the holy place. Go ahead, Carr.
Would this be the heathens profaning our altars and desecrating our altars and temples?
You on to it. Go ahead, Mashah.
Well, I might be thinking wrong, but it seemed like when he said stand in the holy place, it sounded like he said stand for us to physically stand in these laws, statutes, and commandments.
No.
It's not that.
GP?
Going off of what Carr said, does it have to do with the heathens specifically just coming in here trying to learn?
No. Carr?
Is it when they started sacrificing like pigs and all type of swine?
You on to it. Y'all missing one part though. Kodash?
I think when it's talking about stand, that means when it's continuously happening. Because the reason I say that, the same thing happened in the book of Maccabees. Mm-hmm. And they was sacrificing, but that had ended.
There you go. Clap it up for the brothers.
That's why the Feast of Dedication is here, because they had fought them out of the temple and out of Jerusalem.
There's a particular part where they went to Mattathias and asked him to sacrifice. And he said, hell no. He was mad as hell. And then a brother got up there and did that very thing. And Mattathias unalived them. You understand? So he didn't allow it to stand. But Christ is saying, when you see this thing happen and don't nobody do nothing about it, read.
Khan out of Wakan. The abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place. Whosoever readeth, let him understand. Verse 16. Then let them which be in Judea flee into the mountains.
Then let them which flee into that's in Judea flee into the mountains. All right. Christ said, get up out of there when you see this thing happen. Don't go get your luggage. Don't go get none of your stuff. If you at work, don't go home. Leave straight from work. You got something, Kodash?
Khan out of one kind, and it's like scripture. Israelites, we always fled to the mountains. Anytime we was in some trouble.
Can y'all hear the brother speaking on the mic?
Come on, Khan, sir.
Go ahead.
A lot of times we fled to these mountains, which is, it was a direct route straight to Africa where we
That's
could
what
hide
it was.
at.
That's what it was. Those
Even
mountains.
when Christ's mama and father took him to Africa to hide away from Herod.
Mhm.
So this is a known path. That's why Christ said flee to the mountains. They would already know where they were going. And this is a known thing.
Right. You can look at a map today and see how close Israel is to Africa. And that's what he was talking about. Flee into the mountains. Go straight over here where the ashy black ass niggas is at. And hide. You understand? Go ahead. Was that it on the scripture?
Khan out of Wakan.
All right. Now let me hear it in Babylon.
I got it, sir.
Go ahead, brother.
Khan of Wakan. Just the book of Babylon, Timbuktu, page 84, in the middle. In the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem in 70 AD. General Vespasian and his son, Titus, put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter.
They did what? They did what? Read it again.
Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter.
With great slaughter. All right. They put an end to the Jewish state. So our land, our culture, our people. All right. They came in there and put us into slavery. They ended our rule in there. Get the brother, tell him to stand up. Put some water on his face. All right. Go ahead.
Khan, during the period of the military governors of Palestine, many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa.
Been estimated that what?
It has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa.
Fled into Africa, okay? So the Jews are black. We already showed you that. All right. Brother, you good? Help the brother out. Open it up. It ain't nothing but some water, y'all. All right. Let them play with the water. All right. 1 million Jews fled into Africa. We just showed you in the Bible that the Jews are black. And now you see in this history book written by Rudolph Windsor, I believe, Babylon and Timbuktu, where he's saying the same thing. Keep going.
Khan, fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery.
Roman persecution. Go ahead.
Khan, the slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves.
What were the slave markets full of?
The slave markets were full of black Jewish slaves.
All right. I want y'all to look up, Yash. Stop playing on your phone. Look up the map in the 1700s of the Kingdom of Judah in Africa. Put it on the screen, brother. I did not say that. That's what I said. What you got, brother? Let's go. Can they see that on the screen? All right, so on this map, when the brother gets it on the screen, you can see what we just read. All right, we fled into Africa, and from there we migrated from northern Africa to the western part of Africa, and we established our own kingdom. All right, in that book, find the part Yaquatazar where it says we came with our own customs, and we didn't join to those Africans. You know what I'm talking about?
I'm looking for it, sir.
All right. When we got into Africa, we knew who we were. We carried our own customs, and we did not join those filthy Hamites. And that's why we were hated. One of the reasons why we were hated. You understand? So now, the brothers and sisters that listened to Christ fled into Africa. What happened to the brothers and sisters that did not listen to Christ? GP, go ahead.
Did they die?
Mashah?
Vespucius and the other general put them to great slaughter. They
Great slaughter. Some of them died. Other ones. What happened to the other ones that they didn't kill? Go ahead, Zarak.
Salakia, sir, they was put in Colosseums.
They got taken as captives and went into Rome as the gladiators. Y'all can look up Rome and the Roman Colosseum. You could see how it's made, and the oppressor still mimics that Colosseum today. Look at your regular, your modern day football stadiums. What does it look like? Pull up the Roman Colosseum, Mark. It looks just like this Roman Colosseum. So there were brothers like the Sicarii. Everybody heard the Sicarii, right? They did not follow Christ. All right? They either died or went into captivity. Who else did not follow Christ? The Sadducees, the Pharisees, right? There were groups of people that did not follow Christ. What about John's disciples? They did not follow Christ. They were not in the truth. They are, when they took their ass right there, is that on the screen? The Colosseum? They all went right there. They either got unalived or they went into Rome as slaves. And then the Romans made them gladiators. You could look up the horrific story of the gladiators, all right? They forced us to fight lions, all right? There was all type of bestiality. They had our women tied up and have sex with animals. You understand? They would flood the whole Colosseum and put big ships or boats in there and make those boats fight. It was crazy what was going on and the things that we had to do living in that Roman captivity. All right. Now, the people that fled into Africa, y'all saw what happened to us. All right. We are the Jewish slaves that were eventually brought to America. All right. The Hamites rounded us up, sold us to the oppressor. We ended up in America. What happened to the ones that didn't follow Christ and didn't flee into the mountains, didn't go to Africa? They went into Rome. After a while, our people took over Rome. All right. Car, I just sent you something. I want you to read that. Yeah, emperors.
These are the black emperors of ancient Rome. Septimius.
There were black emperors in Rome. Some historians say these emperors ruled around the same time. All right, but you can prove that they were all black. All right, these are the people that came out of that captivity. All right, go ahead.
Septimius Severus ruled from 193 to 211 AD. Ancient sources directly describe him as having dark complexion and curly hair.
Is that it? Wait, which one you reading first? You reading the last one first? Go to the first one. It just says black emperors in Rome.
It's the five. It says the 5 African emperors.
Yeah, emperors. Go ahead.
Khan.
Now they calling them African, but we telling you who they was. You understand?
Septimius Severus, 193 to 211 AD. Says region of origin, Libya. African birth, darker depictions. Caracalla, 198 to 217 AD. African dynasty, mixed African ancestry. Geta, 209 to 211, same family as Severus. Marcrinius, 217 to 218, regional origin, Algeria. Possibly Moorish, North African. Almilian, 253, Tunisian or Libya area called Moor in ancient sources.
All right. Some won't admit that they were black, so we got the features of them. Go to the second one I sent you. Describe what they look like.
Septimius Severus. Ancient sources directly describe him as having dark complexion or curly hair. Notes his curly hair and African.
Somebody else give me the scripture where it says that the oppressor will be locked up for 1,000 years. Go ahead,
Tertullian, North African writer, calls Severus our African empire. African emperor. Historia Augusta says he was of darker complexion. Latin color, fusi, meaning dark/brown. Also mentioned his narrow face and curly hair. Physical evidence, surviving portraits show tight or wavy curled hair, dark skin tones in some frescoes, broad features compared to typical Roman elites. Caracalla. Ancient writers mention Herodian described him as having a fierce look, heavy brows, and wild expression. Mentions his short, tightly curled hair, which was culturally associated with African or Near Eastern ancestry. Dio Cassus notes Caracalla resemblance to Severus' African relatives. Physical evidence, very curly hair, broad nose, strong African Mediterranean features. Geta, there were few textual descriptions, but Herodian notes Geta took after his father's family, the Severan African line, more than his mother's, the Syrian side. Physical evidence, bust of Geta show thick curly hair, broad facial feature structure, similar to his father.
All right, man, y'all get it. All right. There's one more that's not on here. How many did you read?
I think that was just that was 3, sir.
There's one that there's no denying. His name is Pesinius Niger. That's not on there. But
It's like a cap.
Go ahead,
It's you also wanted page 90, the last paragraph on the book 2 book.
Okay.
It's on page 90, last paragraph, sir, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Read that and then somebody give me Pesinius Niger.
Khan, page 90 from Babylon Timbuktu. The black Jews had an advantage over the African tribes. They carried their culture, history, laws, and written records with them. This assured them a constant precedent for the development of a higher social organization.
Of a what?
Precedent for the development of a higher social organization.
That's how he was able to come over there and take over so fast. You understand? Timbuktu, things of that nature. That was like the trading place for, you know, the earth at that time, almost like New York is today. And that's because we brought our culture with us from our land into Africa. Go ahead.
Khan, because of the stability of the black Jewish culture, the Jews were not absorbed into the autochthonous population. In fact, the Jews absorbed.
We were not absorbed. We did not go into Africa and become Africans. You understand? We came in there with our culture. And then from there, you got Africans, Hambones, calling themselves Igbos and Ashantis trying to be like us. You understand? Go ahead.
Khan. In fact, the Jews, in every opportunity they were in, industrious and skillful people. And the Jewish Ghanaian states were found kings, princes, governors, generals, secretaries, treasurers, revenue agents,
Let
judges.
the brother do what he want to do. You can't try to stop him from playing. You gotta go. Oh, you gotta change him.
Keep going, sir.
The hell you doing? All right, go ahead. Say it again.
Khan, governors, generals, secretaries, treasurers, revenue agents, judges, architects, engineers, doctors, historians, language interpreters, mathematicians, jewelers, sculptors, masons, carpenters, painters of art, goldsmith, leather workers, potters, armors.
You can stop. We went over there and took over, man. We established our rule and we stayed to ourselves. All right. That's all that's talking about. And then from there, that's why you see that map with the Kingdom of Judah in Africa in the 1700s, because that's what we was doing. From there, those people went into the American captivity through the slave trade. And then these other people, what we reading about now, the people that didn't follow Christ and listen to what Christ told them to do, they end up going into Rome, becoming gladiators, and then eventually ruling Rome. That's what happens when you leave black people alone. Your oppressor knows that today, and that's why we are kept under his thumb in America. You don't see black men being able to be free in America. You don't see black men get money and be able to uplift his people. He gotta take that money and give it to an African. Why you think Jay-Z never bought his hood? Because they won't let him. You understand? Why you think Oprah get money and go build a school in Africa? They won't let her uplift her people here. Why you think all the black businesses got burned down and they pushed integration on us? You understand? Why you think that happened? They can't let us be free because we'll take over this bitch. And that's what you see happening in Africa, and that's what you see happening in Rome. That's what we're going over right now. All right? The Bible prophesied about that. Did y'all find that scripture? 1,000 years.
I like it. I got it.
Go ahead.
Is it Revelation 20:3?
Come on.
And cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set him and set a seal.
Read the verse above that.
I go to verse 1 for more context.
Let me hear it.
And I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. Verse 2. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan, and bound him 1,000 years.
And did what?
And bound him 1,000 years.
Go ahead.
Verse 3. And cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him,
shut him up and set a seal upon him. Go ahead.
that he should deceive the nations no more.
That he what?
That he should deceive the nations no
That
more.
he should deceive the nations no more. And that's what you saw happening during the so-called dark ages. He wasn't able to spread his lies against our people. Therefore, we flourished and we took over, because that's what happened when you leave black people alone. We ruled the earth like we were made to do. Unfortunately, without the truth, we cannot rule in righteousness. You understand? All right, so go back. Did you find Pesinius Niger?
It's hard to find like clear writing descriptions of what he looked like, because you
ain't got to know what he looked like. What the hell do nigga mean?
Right.
His name is Pesinius Nigger.
Sir, and it's funny that you say that, because every picture they try to show him is a white man.
Of course, and that's why I pulled the description of these people. If you could go like to Chat GPT or something like that and look up what Romans wrote about his appearance, and then you'll get the real description. Other than that, what you're gonna get is some whitewashed image from the Renaissance era. You understand? It's in his name though. Surnames describe who you are or what you did. Like you'll get the name Smith. Where does that come from? Who knows? Let the younger man answer first. Go ahead, Car.
A blacksmith.
A blacksmith. You understand? There's an actor, famous actor. He's older now. His name is Morgan Freeman. Where's that come from?
Is that coming from the slaves?
Say it again.
Is that coming from the slaves?
It comes from what type?
I don't know.
It comes from a brother that used to be a slave. All right. He is now what?
An actor?
Free, nigga. Nigga say an actor. That didn't being an actor didn't make him free. His name changed to Freeman because he was freed. And he changed his last name from whatever oppressor name he had to Freeman. You understand? So that's what surnames are about. Your surname is nigger, then obviously you a nigger, right? Because nigger means black. And we were the only people that would ever call that. You understand? Pesinius Niger, I always say Niger because that's how we was trained until we found it in the Strongs that says nigger. All right, but he was a Roman emperor. It's a time period of, you could look up where it's 5 or 4 Roman emperors that ruled around the same time period. And I believe he was the brother that fought Septimius Severus. All right. But this goes back to the time when we ruled Rome. All right. During that 1,000-year prophecy that we read about in Revelations. Now, moving forward. All right. We moving forward. How can you prove that black people ruled Europe besides that? What else do you have? Let Michelle go first. You had your hand raised.
Khan, I would say we could also look to the Russian icons.
There you go. That's one good one. But Russian icons, they show the biblical time period. Kazakh, then Kodash.
You got the book Lost Tribes.
Is the mic on?
Go
ahead.
The book, The Lost Tribes and the Promised Lands.
Which says what?
Which lets you know that it'll tell you how the Jews it would call them the Jews or the Israelites was in Europe, and they got high up in Europe, and then they had to expel them out of Europe.
Okay. Kodash.
One thing you could.
Is the mic on? Go ahead.
One thing you could do to look at. I forgot your question, but I got the answer.
How can you show?
You said, how do you know that blacks was in Europe, ruled Europe?
Yeah.
So one thing you could know is the Renaissance era.
Okay.
Because when I was looking in Chat GPT, it tried to lie and say the images black people never lived over there, and I said, what were they painting in the Renaissance era?
Mhm.
Oh, well, they were making the images of the Bible more European. And then I said, well, what was they before? And then Chat GPT told the truth.
You tricked them. You tricked the computer into the truth. That Chat GPT gonna tell you, what's commonly said today, but it will get the truth out if you force it to. There's another way.
Hey, Salaki, sir.
You caught this out? Go ahead.
Right. So like in this day and age, that we know like black and Latino people, you got of this world, you can hide something from a book though, because people don't like to read stuff though. So you got the book of King James that exposes everything, and then you got another book called the Book of Nat Turner, and it is another one. I think it's called something Missing Link 4 though, that shows us the true images of black people that ruled Ireland and Great Britain and all that other stuff though, and things of that nature. I got those books.
Okay, Mashar.
I can't believe I just walked past this one. We can go look in Spain and see for 700 years they were ruled by somebody called the Moors, who was read about earlier.
There you go.
And when they had the Spanish Inquisition, it was about kicking blacks out of Europe.
That's what it was,
getting them out of power.
Spain, Portugal, England, Ireland, we ruled all of that. All right. So what I want y'all to go into is King James and his lineage. All right. Who can show that King James was a brother? How do you show that?
Slack, the one.
Go ahead, brother.
There was a museum that opened over in the UK, and the museum showed blacks ruling Europe from like around the 700s up until like the 1700s, and it started almost like a small uproar over in Europe because it was going against like the regular history that they teach.
Yeah. There's another way. All right. Who was that? Adiyar?
Karo Khan, sir. We could go into the family crest. You understand the Negro crest. And, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a good book that's called Nature Knows No Color Line, which gives you a lot of family crests of those black people over there.
That is a good one. It's something else though. Okay. So I want y'all. Michelle, you got something? Let Kara go first. Go ahead, Kara.
If I may, sir. You can look at his father. His father was Charles the First.
Good job, brother.
And his name was the Black Boy.
No, that's not his father.
Oh, okay,
that's his son. But you can look up.
Charles II was.
His son is. I believe that might be his grandson, Charles II. All right, and I believe Charles II was involved in those Jacobite wars, if I'm not mistaken. All right, that's another clue. So I want y'all to look up the ship manifest of the Jacobites. Jacobites were sent here. There was one ship that the French captured, and they let 150 brothers out on an island. All right. And England was mad because they let those brothers and sisters go. So that's one thing. Then you could also pull up the description, because they describe what Charles II, the Black Boy, looked like. All right. You got that picture? Can they see that on YouTube? Put that on the screen. I want y'all to look at this. See if y'all notice something. This right here is a picture of King James. All right. Can you see it? Is it on the screen? All right. What do y'all notice about that picture? Anybody? God.
It says Jacobus.
Jacobus. That's what it says behind his head. That's a major clue. Now, the first thing I noticed was how the nigga got his hat tilted like that. The nigga hat is leaning like I ain't never seen a white man wear his hat like that. The nigga hat is leaning like a pimp from Detroit, man. You hear me? Behind his head, it says Jacobus. What does Jacobus mean? Kodash, I sent it to you. It's on your Telegram. Go ahead, Michelle.
The son of Jacob.
Okay.
And it refers to the Jacobites that was sent over here, well, that was kicked out of Scotland.
Mm-hmm. You could look it up. All right. You on to it. Go ahead, Kodash. What you got?
So Jacobus can revert to the Latin name, an English gold coin, or a person or place. As a name, it is used. It is the Latin form of Jacob.
Of what?
The Latin form of Jacob.
All right.
And means he who supplants.
It means what?
He who supplants.
King James recognized himself as being one of Jacob's sons, which Jacob's name was changed to what? Israel. All right. So he knew he was an Israelite. This is a brother right here. Go ahead.
The name origin is in the Hebrew via Latin and Greek, meaning he who supplants, or he may or will or shall follow, heed, and seize by the heel, watch, guard, or protect.
Mm-hmm.
Usage, it is used as a given name and surname, especially in German and Dutch and South African context.
Okay.
So it says the coin.
The what?
The coin.
Go ahead.
English gold coin known as a Jacobus.
An English gold coin known as what?
A Jacobus.
Read.
This coin was minted during the reign of James the First.
Minted by who?
The reign of James the First.
James the First. Who is that? That's who we reading about. King James. I believe he was the 4th or the 6th in Scotland, but he was the first king of England. All right. Say it again. The 1st and the 6th. He was the 6th of Scotland, but the 1st of England. And he made a gold coin called Jacobus. All right. Now, I want y'all to look up the parents of King James. Who are the parents of King James? Let's go. Everybody got ChatGPT, Google. Look it up. You ain't got to look it up on a computer. You can look it up on your phone. Y'all niggas playing your phones all goddamn night until I tell you to do something. Now you don't know what your phone can do. Let's go. Who are the parents of King James?
Salakia, sir, I think I got it.
Go ahead, brother.
I think it's Mary, Queen of Scots, and Henry Stuart, Lord Danley.
Henry who?
Henry Stuart.
Henry Stuart is his father's name. All right. King James comes from a line of stewards. Now I want y'all to look up, what does the word Stuart mean? Remember, surnames mean something. All right. What does the name Stuart mean?
Hey, Salakia Cap.
Go ahead.
I read the book before, though. Can I take a guess what it means, sir? I read the book already.
I want you to look it up, brother. There are people here that do not want to hear you guess, nigga. They want to know where it comes from and where they can find this research. We are the home of the truth, not the home of guessing. I already researched it. I'm not going to send it to y'all because I want to show y'all how easy it is to find this. All this, what I'm telling y'all to find, I got it in my notes. It's in my all my records. Where does his name Stewart? What does it come from? What does it mean? Who got it? Let's go. GP, go ahead.
It says, I got two different definitions. One of them says a household guardian or keeper of the estate. And the other one says relating to the royal family ruling in Scotland. Possibly delivered from the Old English word stigward. It means guardian.
No. Somebody else. See, this is how you are fooled by the oppressor. You don't know what words mean. So they can tell you it means any goddamn thing. You understand? Come on.
Hey, Sluggy Cat.
Go ahead, brother.
Does the word Stewart means black?
Are you guessing? I just told you we don't want to hear you guess. Yes, that's what it means. But you have to be able to research. You understand?
The
men above me told me this breakdown. All right. So you're going to know the breakdown. But what will you do when you're forced to research it on your own? Nobody don't want to hear you just say this is what it means because I told you it say that. You got to look it up and show them where they can find it. You got all type of TikTok warriors that watch your class and say King James was white and he was gay and he worshiped demons. And why do they believe it? Because some nigga that's high as hell on TikTok said it. How do you combat that? By saying or doing the same thing that he did? He not pulling no research for what he's saying about King James. What separates you from him? You have to know what that research is, know how to find it. GP, go ahead.
I was going to read this.
Read it, brother. What you got?
The statement Stewart is fort means that the name Stewart is connected to the Old Black Norse word sword.
The Old Black Norse word sword. Go ahead.
Which means black.
Which means what?
Which means black.
Which means what?
Which means black.
Go ahead.
Says Africa resource. This is because the name Stewart has origins in the Old Norse word swarvert. The name is also related to the English word swarthy, which means dark or black in color.
Which means what?
Which means dark or black in color.
Swart, swarthy, Stewart. Same word. All right. King James comes from the Stewart lineage, which means what?
Which means dark or black in color.
Dark or black in color. All right. Now, you know who his father was. You know who he was. He comes from that lineage. They were black. Now, who can find a description of King Charles? Y'all niggas wilding out, man. I need y'all to focus. Don't focus on the chicken. Focus on what I'm telling you. You understand? Let's go. King Charles II. What is his description? And I'm gonna pull this for you too.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
Was his description the black boy?
Go ahead. Let me hear it.
King Charles II, who was nicknamed the Black Boy, due to his dark complexion and swarthy appearance.
His dark complexion and what?
Swarthy appearance.
And swarthy appearance. Go ahead.
Not because of his, of course, they're saying African ancestry, but we know better.
All right.
This nickname came from his grandmother and Henrietta Maria and some historians. That's what it's saying in here. But
okay, so you found a article that was whitewashed.
Yeah.
So they said read the black and swarthy part again. Let me hear that.
Who was nicknamed King Charles II, who was nicknamed the Black Boy,
He's nicknamed the Black Boy, not because he black. That's what the article said, right?
Kind of what concept.
Stupid as hell. That don't make no damn sense.
Due to his dark complexion and swarthy appearance.
His dark what?
His dark complexion.
How the hell do you have dark complexion and swarthy appearance, but you're not black?
Kind of what concept.
Go ahead, Mashai.
I have a question. I keep hearing this word pop up, swarthy. It was used by one of the fathers of America, Benjamin Franklin, when he was arguing against Germans coming to America because they were swarthy, because they were dark.
He said that he didn't want America to be swarthy like German. You understand? Because what? The early Germans were black. All right? And that's what we're showing you right now. Swarthy is black. All right. GP, I just sent you something. I want you to go to the highlighted part, all right?
Sir, I got it right here.
Go ahead.
The letter was titled Jacobites, slaves transported to West Indies, which suggested they were destined for life as chattel slaves, the prevalent form of servitude in the British West Indies.
All right. So we're going to show you the description of the Jacobites. Who knows where to find that? There were Jacobites that were captured, all right, by the French, and the French let them free in the West Indies, but they were England prisoners, all right. During the time of the Stuart lineage, I believe his name was Cromwell, Oliver Cromwell. He took over. He was a white man, and he beheaded. It may have been King Charles I. All right, and they created a Jacobite war. All right, King James' descendants went to war to get the Stuarts back on the throne. If you know anything about rulership, it's passed down from your father. So a certain family should always be in rulership. So they fought to get that rulership back. All right. And that was the Jacobite Wars. There is a description of the people that he captured. You can look it up. Anybody can find it. If you cannot find it, I will send it to you. For time's sake, I'll just send it to you. How about that? Here you go.
So like on the National Archives .gov, you could find the ship manifest.
That is correct. Do you have it? If not, I just send it to the young officer. You let the officer 50 read it out. You 1,000.
This is the prisoners for transportation.
Prisoners for transportation. Like I said, during the Jacobite Wars, a ship was captured of 150 prisoners. All right. If you know anything about slavery, we were actual cargo. So just like you would transport anything else, you would have what's on this ship, a description of it, how much it weighs, what it looks like. I don't give a damn as it's a pair of Jordans. You're going to have a description of that cargo. So go ahead.
Extracts from a list naming 150 Jacobite prisoners taken by the French in October 1747, as recorded by W. Smith at Lincoln, York, and Lancaster.
Read.
This is the list referred to by Samuel Smith, whose ship was captured. James Nelson, age 26, profession laborer, County Aberdeen, stature 5'5", remarks as black, swarthy, and slender.
What he look like?
Black, swarthy, and slender.
First of all, there's another article. It's just like what Shalak Yala read. If I could find it, I could show you, man, but I got it in my notes as well. This article said that these people were white. All right? And it said that they didn't want them because they were white and that they would die fast. All right? But when you read the description, do it sound like these people are white? Now, it's about 1 or 2, 3 white people on there. You understand? But the majority of these brothers was black. All right. And the first one said he was 5'5" and black as hell. Go ahead.
Khan out of Wakan. Jonathan Robertson, age 19, profession, laborer, county Inverness, stature 5'4", brown, straight, due, as remarks. Daniel Ross, 40, servant, county Ross, stature 5'5", sandy hair, swarthy, well made.
We told you what swarthy means. All right. So you know swarthy means black, and it said he was what?
Sandy hair, swarthy, and well made.
And well made, they gay as hell.
Yeah.
They describing his build. All right. Well, he said this nigga was well made. Come on.
Count out what kind. William, I said that. John Stewart, age 19. Profession is due. County Aberdeen, stature 5'4", remarks as do ruddy.
Damn. What?
It says ruddy.
Ruddy. All right. So what does ruddy mean? Who knows? Go ahead.
It's ruddy like like light skin and like, well, I heard it broke down from David, like he was, pretty and light skinned basically.
Okay. Was Malcolm X black?
Con.
Damn, nigga. You gonna get an F in history. Was Malcolm X black? Yes or no?
Yes, but
what was Malcolm X's nickname?
Big Red or something like that.
Salaki.
Yeah, that was wild.
Detroit Red. Sir.
Detroit Red was his name, but it was a black man, right? So ruddy is in context. It could be like the brother said, like a reddish brown. What do they call light-skinned women today? Yeah, you want to raise your hand, you freaky nigga. Say anything about a woman, he cannot contain himself. Good.
Shalaki, sir.
Just call him a red bone. Who is that online?
Shalaki Allah. I was just going to say red bone like you just said, sir.
Con. See, Shalak has discipline.
Hey, Shalaki, Cap.
This brother can't contain himself. Go ahead, Yaquatazar.
Oh, depending on context, sometimes you call him yellow bone.
Yellow bone.
Besides, yeah, that too. A high yellow girl. We call him a yellow bone.
But in context, you got to stay in the class with us, brother. All right. If you in context of tonight class, it's red bone. All right. All right. So go ahead.
James Dunbar, age 17, laborer. County is Murray. Stature 5 feet. Dark complexion. Well made.
They own that well made. Go ahead. That's wild. Go ahead, GP.
What does that do mean? Like
what?
On the list it say like do, and it.
Oh no, I gotta look that up. Gotta look it up. All right, you could drop that. Y'all could look this up on your own time. National Archives. You could look up the Jacobites that were transported or let free in the West Indies, and it'll give you this whole description. You'll see that they are black. So the Jacobites are black. King James was black. His father, they all come from the Stuart lineage. Stuart means black. All right, so that's showing that we ruled Europe. King James was black. You know his son was black. We just gave you another article that shows what Shalaki Allah was reading. Go ahead, Car, read that.
Khan out of Khan. Moorish kings of Europe. King Charles Stuart II, the Black Boy King of England, 1630 to 1685.
You ain't gotta say that shit. You can't pronounce that bullshit. Go ahead.
Khan out of Khan. The word Stuart comes from the old Nordish root Savart,
Yeah.
which means black.
Mm-hmm.
Stewart is the same word as swarthy, which means black in Old English. Others claim its root origin is Stewart. However, that may be, this is not the crux of the story here. You want me to skip down or?
Yeah, go ahead.
In this post, we feature the original painting of one of the Stuart kings of England and Scotland, King Charles II.
No, you skipped something. It said there was once a Stuart line of kings in England. You see that?
There was once a Stuart line of kings in England. The name of the founding ancestor was Stuart. In this post, we feature the original painting of one of the Stuart kings of England and Scotland.
Now, this is the original painting. If you look up King Charles, they're going to show you some goofy looking white boy. But this is the original painting. Go ahead.
Khan. Also lovely known as the Black Boy of England by his subjects. He is commemorated in the celebrated name of the Black Boy Inn, found all over the British Isle. Like his ancestors before him, King
found all over the British Isle. There's all type of pubs named after this brother. Go ahead.
Khan. Like his ancestors before him, King Charles II was a black man. Many of his surviving paintings falsely depict him as a so-called white man, in clear contradiction to the famous description of the Jolly King. However, in the picture posted immediately below, one can see one of the contemporary paintings of King Charles Stuart II, Merry Black Boy of England. This picture invites all to decide why King Charles Stuart II would have been called the Black Boy. King Charles Stuart II, the eldest surviving son of Charles I and Henrietta Marie of France, daughter of Henry IV of France. In the future, Charles II was born on the 29th May, 1630 at St. James Palace, London. The second child of the marriage, he replaced an elder brother, Charles James, who had died shortly after birth. It was said that when Charles was born in 1630, he was nicknamed the Black Boy by his mother, Queen Henrietta Marie, because of his dark and swarthy appearance. In 1646, following a political crisis, his father, Charles I, was overthrown by Oliver Cromwell and beheaded. Charles II had to flee for his life through Scotland and on to France after making a weak and symbolic attempt at regaining the Stuart title. Fate in reality had soon dawned on him as he settled into a life of penury in France. Upon the death of Oliver Cromwell, Charles was recalled back to England by Cromwell's legatee and son, who had no interest in ruling England. Charles was restored back to the throne, and his coronation took place at the traditional venue of Westminster Abbey on 23rd April 1661. The Merry Monarch, as he was later to become known, is famous for his many mistresses. Although he had numerous children by his mistresses, the queen, to her great sadness, remained barren.
All right. For time's sake, you could drop that. All right. So it just broke down the history and how he got the throne back. Oliver Cromwell's son had no interest in ruling. All right, so they sought out King Charles, gave him his throne back. During the time he was on the run, they made a wanted poster. All right, in this wanted poster is his description. All right, I want you to read that wanted poster. I just sent it to you, GP, for time's sake. Ordinarily, something like this, I would make all of y'all look this up because it's very easy to find. You understand? And y'all have no excuses to be guessing. But because of time's sake, I'm just sending it to you. So go ahead.
A wanted poster for King Charles II would describe him as a tall black man.
A what?
A tall black man.
A what?
A tall black man.
Where the hell is they getting he was white from? It says on the wanted poster, I'm looking for a tall black nigga. Go ahead.
Which in the 17th century referred to his dark hair, dark eyes, and a complexion that was darker or more swarthy.
Which was what?
Darker or more swarthy.
All right, and we know that swarthy means black. You just said I'm looking for a tall black man, and he's swarthy. Go ahead.
Darker or more swarthy than was common in England at the time.
Was what?
Darker or more swarthy than was common in England at the time.
It was common in England at the time because black people ruled that land. They ruled Ireland. All right, now they call it the United Kingdom. Who knows why? Nobody? Go ahead, Gar.
It's because Britain and Ireland was at war, and they Britain went to war with Ireland and defeated them basically.
And now they are
united.
It's Britain and Ireland, all right? England, all of that. All right, so go ahead.
Not a person of African descent as the term is understood today.
What is it?
It says, not a person of African descent as the term is understood today.
Yeah, because they don't want you. That wasn't on the wanted poster. All right, this is added to the wanted poster. Go to the second one.
All right, it kind of started off. It says his height over 6 feet, which was unusually tall for the era.
Mm-hmm.
The complexion described by contemporaries as a tall black man due to his swarthy or olive-toned skin. His hair was dark, almost black, worn naturally before the common use of periwigs. His eyes were dark brown. Notable features: a distinctive black mustache, a heavy nose, and essentially curving lips. That was
a what?
Essentially curving lips.
Nah, nigga, the nose, you fag. Say about his nose. Damn.
A heavy nose.
A heavy nose. All right, go ahead. Complexion.
The complexion.
Yeah.
Of the nose or what?
Complexion. It says complexion. Read that part.
Oh, described by contemporaries as a tall black man due to his swarthy or olive-toned skin.
All right. Olive. What is olive? Michelle?
Olives are normally 3 colors: black, green, and golden brown. A golden brown. So
black or green, nigga.
Yeah.
That's what an olive is. So either way, he ain't white.
He's not white.
Right? You know he ain't green.
What kind?
So they telling you what he look like right here. This is the wanted poster. All right. So like I said, you would drop that for time's sake. You will find this information all over the internet. We got a book. Carl, what's the title of that book?
The Negro Rulers of Scotland and the British Isles.
All right. It's books about our rulership in Europe. All right. So leave TikTok alone. King James was black. He knew he was black. He got Jacobus behind his goddamn head. King Charles is described as black. If King Charles is black, you know his daddy black, right? That's common sense. We got the description of the Jews all in the Bible. We got Roman emperors after we left and got kicked out our homeland, black. There's no denying it. One of them niggas is named Persinius not nigger. What do you want me to do with that? Black people ruled Europe We ruled in Rome. All right. Everywhere we go, we're going to take over it if you leave us alone. All right. So with that, we're going to close out the class, man. We call up Priest and Officer 500 Yashman for the security announcements. Clap it up for the Lord.
All right, this is the ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK star out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves of the world. They need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to each other. There is another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21. Malachi 3 and 8 through 10 means 10th in the Hebrew. Ma'ashara. 10% of every penny and any increase the Lord gives you, give to the church department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offer for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations, we got the Sabbath. That's every Saturday. Got the Feast of Dedication, I believe. December 14th. Yep. And then if you would like to become a trooper in the school, make sure you start wearing all black, boots, shirts, headbands, and scarves. With that, gonna give a courage salute to the teacher. In Israel, Majid Shabbat, Majid, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shabbat, Yaj Matah, Saw. Oh.